The head coach for your Mavericks is here.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Well, quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett in at the 3. And for Dallas, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Irving. Davis with a screen on quickly. Irving for 3. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Outside Barrett. Back to quickly. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Davis. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Pass to Flagg. Here's Thompson. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Quickly outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Back to Irving. Here's Flagg. Gafford with a screen on quickly. And here's Flagg outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, count them up. Can't give Flagg a look from deep.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Flagg. Now here's Thompson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. After missing multiple seasons due to injury, Klay Thompson's game has changed.
It had to, Brian, because the types of injuries he had are so difficult to come back from. You admire the fact that his willing adjustment to what his game now looks like. Is he the elite defensive player he once was? No. But can he hold up defensively? Yes. And now as a shot maker, he can still be a pivotal part of success.
Quickly against Irving. Outside Ingram. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. Irving with it. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. quickly with a rebound. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Barnes. Back to quickly. Outside Ingram for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Flag. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Thompson against Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And he makes it.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 8. For 3, Barrett. They get the rebound. Hurdle. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Irving. Still no points. Clock at 6. Davis with a screen on quickly. Irving for 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 6. Kicks it to quickly. Back to Barnes. And Irving comes to help. Pass to Ingram. Over Flag. The shot by Ingram, no good. Dallas leading by 6. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Gafford. And no good. Poeltl with some nice D. For Toronto, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside Ingram. Back to quickly. Poeltl, the pass to Barnes. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Gafford up top. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
And he drops the first.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
That one misses. Dallas leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Brian, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's quickly. And Gafford with the block.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford can be a force defensively.
Thompson goes in. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Davis probing. Pass to Flag. Irving against Quickly. And it's Barrett off to drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Dallas lead.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Here's Flag. Irving, screen on Barrett. Here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3, Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 5.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Toronto also changing it up. Dick, he's checked in for Barnes. Shed comes in for Quickly. Now Lively. Now here's Russell. Outside Christie. Shot clock at 5. Washington finds Christie. To get back on track. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Shed, covered by Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
So he gets them both. Mavericks trail by 4. Russell deciding where to go with it. Lively with a screen on Ingram. To the inside. No! Stopping him there! Jams it in! And he's fouled! An opportunity at a three-point play! That's on Jakob Pirtle. And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright. Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
Here's Shed. Russell with the rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. On the wing, Grady Dick. Pass to Shed. Pirtle with a screen on Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Shed. Yep, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 1. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here's Russell. No points yet. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Shed. Pirtle finds Dick. Toronto passing it around. Here's Shed. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Shed's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Christie. The 3 from Russell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Shed driving inside, up and in on the layup. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Washington. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Ingram. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Raptors lead by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Shed. 9 points in the game. Pass to Mobo. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. We've got Grady Dick, and it's Walter in at the 2. Here's Christie. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shed, guarded by Russell. Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. Launches it. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Lively passes to Christie. Now here's Lively. Defense is right there. There's Davis with the 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Mobo. Still without a bucket. Pass to Murray Boyles. With the step back from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. The Mavericks trailing. Davis, the pass to Russell. Back to Davis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Toronto, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Russell. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Davis. The shot from 20 feet out. Bobo with the rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Murray Boyles. Check by Davis. Here's Murray Boyles. He's scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
No good on the free throw. Hardy, he's checked in for Russell. Toronto also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobo. Brandon Ingram comes in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. Good on the second one. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The 3 from Washington. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, that's Derek Lively right there. Such great timing on these putback opportunities.
Quickly outside. Washington against Ingram. Over Washington. And again, no good by Toronto. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Pass to Dick. Here's Murray Boyles. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Ingram against Washington. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Ingram. The shot from the low post is good. Ingram's got 6 points.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's Hardy, guarded by Quickly. Outside Christie. 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Washington finds Lively. That one no good. Toronto trailing. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
And so it's Dallas with it. Toronto making their last shot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three, Hardy. Rebound, Toronto. Now Ingram. 6 points for him. Into the lane. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Flagg comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Hardy. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Toronto on D. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Back to Irving. Gafford the screen. 6 to shoot. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership was a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you, Brian.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Quickly. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
And that one's good. Flag. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Ingram. Picked by Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Here's the three. Barnes drills the triple.
Oh my goodness, what an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, BA. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Both free throws good from Irving.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Ingram against Thompson. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it's been punch, counter-punch between these two today.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Stolen by Thompson. Irving for 3. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Well, that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Dallas has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Irving against Quickly. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Ingram up top, defended by Thompson. Ingram, the pass to Quickly, over Irving, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Flag. And here's Gafford, covered by Ingram. Fades back. Another one falls for Dallas.
Yeah, we know about the scoring, but don't discount Flag's passing.
Raptors trail by 5. Outside Ingram. Back to Barrett. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And it's Washington missing.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Gafford. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points here for Daniel Gafford.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Ingram against Thompson. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Here's Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
He misses the free throw after being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019. We're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's two areas that really popped for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
Raptors trail by 5. Ingram finds Pirtle. A minute 15 left in the first half. Quickly up top. He's guarded by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. .55 seconds left in the second period. Outside Ingram. Toronto passing it around. The 3, Barrett. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Mavericks lead by 5. Marshall outside. 29 seconds left in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. He has 7. Outside Ingram. 12 seconds left in the second period. And the layup is good. Ingram's got 15 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Irving for 3. And that's not going to go. Met to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Raptors trail by 3. Kyrie and Klay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Brandon Ingram, 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Quickly against Irving. Davis with a screen on Quickly. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 12.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Here's Barnes. No good, off the front rim. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Flagg. Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. 5 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Ingram. And here's Thompson for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Barrett passes to Barnes. Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 9.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Irving against Quickly. Left side Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. Check by Davis. Ingram against Thompson. Outside Ingram. The 3 from Quickly. The Mavericks pull it in. Flagg's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Irving against Quickly. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Has to flag. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by Barnes. Davis with a screen on Barnes. Here's Irving. And he knocks the jumper down. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 18. And it's good for 2. And that's now 8 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Poeltl knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Outside for Irving. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Barrett. Pass to Poeltl. Outside Barnes. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Poeltl with some nice D. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Quickly passes to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Here's Ingram. Back to Barnes. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Quickly outside. Outside Ingram. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Davis. The 3 from Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Ingram. 18 points for him. Off with the layup. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pirtle finds Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Puts up a three. And there's Barrett on the assist by Pirtle. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Davis using his size at the rim.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Outside Ingram. Quickly outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
The Mavericks lead by 9. Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Here's Gafford. And here's Davis. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barnes in the post. He's guarded by Irving. Ingram against Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
That free throw good from Ingram. And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Both free throws good from Ingram. Now here's Davis. 10 points for him. Pass to Lively. Now Irving. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Dick. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Jakob Pirtle is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Both free throws good from Irving. Raptors trail by 9. And here's quickly. Outside Dick. Rejected by Lively.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Soft touch off the glass. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Irving, a screen on Barrett. Here's Flag. He takes it in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
And that was a smart drive by Flag. The defender was compromised, and Cooper took advantage.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
That free throw misses. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
And the second free throw is good.
And we talk about generational talents. Cooper Flag certainly on that list. He has a very high floor with a Hall of Fame ceiling.
Here's Mobo. No made baskets yet. Pass to Dick. A shot from the mid-range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Flag. Guarded by Dick. On the wing, Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Barnes passes to Dick. Quickly outside. Back to Dick. Outside Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. From the top of the key. The shot comes out. The Mavericks lead by 10. Here's Flag. 9 points in the game. Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Quickly outside. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Dick. Down low. It's stolen by Lively. Left side Irving. From downtown. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Barrett a screen on Irving. Here's Quickly. The reverse. And he lays it in. Quickly's got 8.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Lively with a screen on Quickly. Here's Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Toronto also changing it up. Ingram's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. Both free throws good from Irving. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Ingram. 54 seconds left in the third. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Lively passes to Christie. Washington outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving finds Lively. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Lively. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. It's a 14-point game.
Walter. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Russell's checked in for Irving. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dallas on top, up by 12. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Grady Dick out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Walter, and it's Mobo in at the 5, down low. The shot by Russell, no good. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Shed. Back to Ingram. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Steps back. Davis against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. He shoots. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ingram's got 22.
Had to rush it, but Ingram, calm and cool, delivers.
On the wing, Davis. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Mobo. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Now here's Russell. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Pass to Walter. 6 to shoot. Toronto passing it around. Lets a 3 fly. And it's Shed missing. The Mavericks lead by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Russell a screen on Dick. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram with the ball. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Irving up top. Pass to Washington. Over Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. To the paint. Here's Lively. Oh, he cracks it down right on top of Jakob Poeltl.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Pass to Mobo. Ingram against Washington. Now here's Ingram. He's closely guarded. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Davis slams it home.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Now here's Ingram. And again, Toronto, no good. Washington inside, covered by Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Now at the line for your Mavericks. Lively, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Dallas. Flags checked in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Marshall. Toronto also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobo. R.J. Barrett comes in for Dick. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And Lively drops them both. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. Pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Oh, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Irving looking around. Here's Flag, guarded by Barrett. Here's Flag. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, Flag's going to make that play every time. Just a weak defensive effort.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Here's Barrett. Outside Ingram. Ingram double team. The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Nifty move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Man, this is the kind of pressure Flag puts on defenses. He knows how to get them to foul him.
That free throw, no good.
We got this.
And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 14. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Now Barnes. Toronto passing it around. The 3, Barrett. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Thompson. Here's Flag. Davis with a screen on Barrett. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, I like Flag in that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
Ingram finds Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Davis. The three from Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg, guarded by Barrett. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Barrett. Lets it fly. And the Raptors miss again. The Mavericks lead by 18. Davis, the pass to Irving. Back to Davis. Pass to Gafford. And here is Irving. The three hits a three-pointer. Irving's got 28.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Quickly from deep. On target from range.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Irving. And the bucket is good. Irving's got 30.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Ingram double teamed. Outside Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. The three from Quickly. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good. And he's now got the double-double.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And he's good on the second. Here's Quickly. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Gafford. Davis against Barnes. Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. Back to Gafford. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Barnes. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Irving. Davis with a screen on Ingram to the middle. And finished off by Davis.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Now Barnes, quickly outside. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Barnes. Buries it from outside.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Davis with a screen on quickly. Now Davis. Barnes with a rebound. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup. The Mavericks lead by 18. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by quickly. Thompson against Barnes. Fires away from outside. Oh, he can't hit it. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Derek Lively.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Dallas is gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now Washington. And a slam dunk by Lively.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Ingram. Double team on Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Exum.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Russell. The D's right on him. Uses the glass on the layup.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.